Hi mommies to be, I'm Sara Haley and I'm a pre and postnatal exercise specialist. I'm actually on set right now filming some postnatal content. I have two boys, one is 4 and one is almost a year old. So I've had 2 pregnancies and I want to first say Happy Pregnancy Awareness Month. I love this month because it celebrates one of my favorite things, having babies. But I know that pregnancy can be difficult, especially when it comes to exercise. So I wanted to share with you some of my favorite tips. My first tip for you is to move your body every day. I know it sounds easy, but when you're pregnant, it isn't always that easy. And as you progress and get farther along in your pregnancy, it gets even harder sometimes. But get out of bed, move your body. It could be a walk, it could be a full workout. I have a DVD, it's called Expecting More. It has workouts varying from just under 20 minutes to up to 50 minutes. So on the days that you feel amazing, you can fit in a longer workout, and on the days that you don't, you just do the minimum. But moving your body in some way every day will be key, not only just for in the moment of your pregnancy and for the health of your child, but also it will make your postnatal recovery that much easier. Because postnatal recovery, in my opinion, is never easy. But by working out through your pregnancy and just moving your body through your pregnancy, even if it's just putting on music and having a fun little dance party with maybe the kids that you do have, or your husband or partner or whoever it is that you have supporting you through your pregnancy. Plus, it's always fun to video yourself and then watch back this like crazy pregnant person dancing. My friends often send me videos like that, and I love them. My second tip is to stay hydrated. You know, we get so hungry during our pregnancies, or we think that we're hungry, and sometimes we're just dehydrated because we get dehydrated very easily during our pregnancies. I mean, our body is literally working for 2. So drink as much water as you can. And I know that during pregnancy it can get so boring. We're so limited in terms of how much we can drink of certain things, or if we can even drink them at all. And water can get boring. But that's why I love Hint water. It's one of my favorite things to drink, pregnant or not. And even better, Hint Fizz. It has a little bit of carbonation, and they have so many different flavors, and it's just a little hint of something. There's no sweeteners, there's no calories, there's no sugar. I love it. So definitely try that out if you haven't already. My third tip, when it comes to exercise, is to really pay attention to the type of core exercises that you're doing. So you want to train your core, and your core is from your breastbone to your hip bone and everything all around. It's not about training your abs. It's not about doing crunches, because that's really, crunches are for aesthetics, in my opinion, and your baby is growing, so why tighten that area back up and not allow your body to do what it needs to do, which is to expand and to grow. Rather than focusing right there, it's, your rectus is your rectus abdominis, so it's the outer layer of your abdominals here. Rather than focusing on that, which is pretty much what crunches do, I'd rather see you focus on your entire core and do things like modified plank on your knees, so there's not so much pressure on your abdomen, and really recruiting your glute muscle. So my butt gets really strong during my pregnancy because I learned to really squeeze it and turn it on and have that help me through exercises rather than really focusing on my abdominals. The risk is this: you could develop a diastasis recti, or the other way people like to pronounce it is diastasis. I had to think about that for a moment because I've corrected myself, as my OB told me. It's diastasis recti. And that's the separation of your abdominals. Well, obviously, we're all of us who've been pregnant, the abs are going to separate a little bit, but when it separates too much, it's called a diastasis. It's the tissue that holds your abs together. It's thinning too much. And so to avoid that happening, that's also another reason why you want to kind of lay off of crunches and train your core too much. Yes, work your core, get strong, but that's not a part of your body that you want to overtrain during your pregnancy. You want to allow your body to do what it needs to do. And I'm saying this from experience, I've had a diastasis, so feel free to check out my YouTube video. I'm actually pregnant and showing you what a diastasis looks like. And then if you do happen to have one, you can't really fix it during your pregnancy. You can kind of subside it and stop it from getting worse if you find it in time, but you can't really fix it during your pregnancy because your baby needs to grow, and that's the most important thing. But in post, you can, and if you're looking for something to do in post that will be safe to do with a diastasis, definitely check out my new postnatal workout DVD. It's called Expecting More, the 4th trimester, and it's safe for diastasis. And lastly, what I would suggest is, because pregnancy can, sometimes be hard on our self-esteem. We're in this changing body and we have no control over it really, is to find some workout clothes that really feel good on your body. For me, I've found Prism Sport. I love their leggings for several reasons. They hold your legs in really tight. I needed that during my pregnancy. Their prints, their wild prints, I have some of them on right now. And what's great about that is if you do have any leakage during pregnancy or post, prints don't show leakage. So that's helpful as well. And then, I have an Expecting More tank that's really awesome to wear during pregnancy. It's comfy, it's cute, but whatever your choice is, try to find something that makes you feel comfortable. And sexy, I know, is a word that would be pushing it for some of us during pregnancy, but something that does make you feel good, really, really good about yourself. Because that, I think, makes a world of difference to feel good in your clothes, even when you are pregnant. So those are my tips. I'd love to hear your feedback on them. I'd love to talk to you more. So come find me on social media at Sara Haley Fit. And congratulations. Pregnancy and motherhood is the most amazing thing and the most wonderful thing I know I've done with my life. So I hope it is for you as well.